Welcome back to part 3 in my Ikea series. I'm Teresa Elling and this is The Peaceful Home. Today I'm going to continue in my top 10 things that I look for when I'm shopping at Ikea and how I use those things in furnishing my home. So this is the third video. The first one talks about the top 5 reasons why I love Ikea, and the second video covers items 1 through 5. So today, starting with number 6, containers and storage. Ikea is a wealth of ideas for storage. In fact, I would say they probably specialize on small house, tiny house storage, being able to fit more in a small space and have it be really organized. So because of that, they have so many great ideas on their website and in store as you walk through and you look at their set up rooms. I've purchased baskets, crates, storage containers, file cabinets, all kinds of things there. In fact, one of my favorite horizontal filing systems is from Ikea. I use it at home and at my office, and I just love it. Baskets that I put toys in and old newspapers, those are right on our entry. I love those. I have picked up crates in the past and bins that I've even used for gifts. They just have so many great ideas, not only for home, but home office and garage. I also have this giant bin that we use for our dog food. And the great thing about these is they're stackable so that we can also use one for recyclables. They're actually designed to be used for different kinds of recyclables, but you can just use them for so many different things. This is the Ivar series, and it's what we've used for our coffee bar and our open pantry, and it's really versatile and has many options. Number 7 is pillows. Pillows gets its own category apart from linens because the pillows there are so awesome. They have the most affordable down inserts that you can get anywhere. You cannot get them cheaper anywhere that I have found, even in craft stores or online. They do only have a few sizes, so that might be one downside, but they have, again, like the comforters, they have a wall of pillow coverings. And you buy the fillers and then you buy the coverings separately. And then you can mix and match. You can trade them out for the seasons. I even buy these inserts, which are down, for when I make my own pillows. The bar stools that we use at our kitchen island are from Ikea, and they also have the chair pads on them that are from Ikea, and they're made to go with these bar stools, so they fit perfectly and they're really comfortable. Number 8 is one of my favorites. By the time you get through the entire upstairs of Ikea and you work your way downstairs, going through the entire warehouse, you will get to the very end, right before the self-serve part, and they have plants and planters. They have real plants and faux plants. Some of the most beautiful, realistic faux plants and flowers I have ever seen. They are different according to the seasons, but they have some plants that they have had there for years and years. This particular one that I have on my front porch, I have purchased numerous times for myself and for other people, and they've probably had this particular plant for at least the last 12 years. I also love these little metal containers. I have tons of them. We've used them to put whole peanuts in, plants, silverware, pens and pencils. I plant succulents in there. We've just had numerous uses for them, and they're all under $1, and they're just really fun and have so many different uses. I also love these tall ginkgo branches that I have on my stair landing. Their series of white pots are one of my favorites. They come in a couple of sizes and a couple of different patterns, but they're all white and they just look so clean and crisp in your home. And this plant is from Ikea as well. They have succulents, beautiful plants. The last time I was there, they had fiddle leaf fig for the cheapest price I have ever seen, and they were absolutely beautiful. So make sure you check out the plants when you're there, and if you like faux flowers and plants, it's some of the best selection around. The ninth thing that I look for in Ikea is basically hardware, knobs and pulls and shelf brackets. We have knobs that we have used, well, they're more of a pull in our kitchen. Our entire kitchen is Ikea, and I'll post that video below if you want to see it. But the pulls there are also from Ikea, and I love these. Also, these hooks that I use in my bathroom for our towels. But shelf hooks are probably what I get the most. I have used them so many times over the years. And the selection at Ikea is amazing. Just for DIY projects, you can customize all of these shelves. So many options. And here on my coffee bar, they hold up the shelves. They come in a natural color so that you can stain them or paint them any color you'd like. They come in 2 sizes, and you can use them with Ikea shelves, or you can use your own wood shelving, which is what I chose to do. I've actually done both, but these shelves in my coffee bar, as well as these ones over my sink, are just planks of wood from the hardware store that I cut to size and stained and put them on top of the Ikea brackets. They're so versatile, you can use them in any room in your house. Number 10 is a little bit of a cheat because I've kind of lumped a bunch of little things all in the number 10 category. And that would be kids stuff, food, and Christmas. The kids line at Ikea, especially their toys, they're just awesome. They have beautiful wooden toys. They have amazing dishes. I've had this plastic set of kids' dishes for years, and we are pretty hard on them, and they have held up beautifully, and the kids love them, and I love the colors. The selection of toys at Ikea is really fun. I can't help but stop in that section when I'm going through, especially their stuffed animals. There's just something about them that I really like. And they have the wooden train sets, the tracks and the trains. They have easels and things for artwork. They have tents and tunnels and furniture. Of course, they have bedding and actual beds, bunk beds, etc., high chairs, baby stuff, just so many things in the kids section. So if you have children or grandchildren, definitely need to check that out. That will be the last section on the top floor right before you get back to the restaurant. I also love to look at their Christmas items. In previous years, they put out a giant tent outside of their store just for Christmas. So you get to walk through this little winter wonderland of lights and Christmas trees and decor, and it all has a Scandinavian bent, which I think is really beautiful. I've picked up ornaments, lights. Those are all tucked away with my Christmas things, and I didn't get them out to show you. But one thing I did have are these little baking cups. You can either bake in them, or what we've done in the past is made truffles as gifts and pop them all in the little paper liners, and they just look so pretty. And lastly, food. If you watched my number 1 video, you'll know that I love the food at Ikea. And so even if I'm going through a quick trip to do a return or to pick up something specific, I almost always land at the market. I usually bring home chocolate and different candies to my family. And I also love to get the meatballs and the jam so that we can do Swedish meatballs with gravy, potatoes, and lingonberry jam, which is so delicious. And I love this jam on scones and toast. It's a bit kind of like a cranberry. It's slightly bitter. Actually, bitter's the wrong word. More like a little bit sour, a sweet sour. It's delicious. You'll have to try it. So this is the end of my 10 things Today, it's 6 through 10 of things I look for when I'm shopping at Ikea and how I have incorporated those things in my home. I hope you'll get a chance soon to go visit an Ikea if you've never been there before and see what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for joining me today on The Peaceful Home.